Welcome to Tabletop Tactics. Coming up in today's battle...
First to the fray. With you, my lord!
If you feel like you want to put yourself through it,
I got slime. That's good, isn't it, Beard? Right? Good. Real nice for Beard.
Again, friends, and welcome back to Tabletop Tactics with me, Jinx, him, Beard, and this guy, Lawrence. You don't ever use your nickname. No, you're just...
The name of power should not be said too often.
Are you like Voldemort?
No, Voldemort would be like my apprentice. If I met Voldemort, I'd slap him in the face, and that would be that. Just like the Gene Stealer.
That's sad, poor Gene Stealer. What did he ever do to you?
He existed. It was in my way. My only aim is to move forward. Isn't that right, Mr. Beard?
Say!
So I guess that's what you'll be doing against the Orks today then?
Well, hopefully. I'll bounce really horribly.
Marching forward into the green tide and trying to slap an Ork in the face.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Orks is never beaten, so...
I completely agree.
I win.
You do win. Orcs always win by default. But look, we're going to give it a red hot go today.
Yes.
It should be a spicy little matchup.
Should be a spicy meatball. It's like this. Woo! It's like that.
I'm very concerned.
Well,
If it's that spicy, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it.
okay, so we are running the Orks for the first time in the league today, and my clan culture is Death Skulls. I feel like this is probably one of the best in terms of ones that are available in the book, and probably one that I'm going to use going forwards in the league, so we'll see how we get on. Essentially, my infantry all get OBSEC, which is quite nice. Each unit can re-roll a hit or a wound roll when they're attacking, and also each unit can shrug mortal wounds on 5s, which will be very handy against the Grey Knights today. I'm taking a battalion, I'm taking a Outrider detachment, and in my battalion we have 2 HQs. The first one being my Warlord is a big mech with a shock attack gun. Now I've taken him as my Warlord because I wanted to give him the Opportunist Warlord trait, which means that he can target characters and ignore Lookout Sir, which is pretty cool with his big scary gun. I have also given him the Super Cyborg body to make him a bit more survivable, giving him a 4-up and runnable save, and he halves damage when they are allocated to him. I also have a boss knob in Mega Armor as well as my second HQ. I have spent 2 command points to give him a Warlord trait and a Relic. So I've given him the Crushing Armor to give him the +1 to his save and a 4-up and vulnerable save. And I've also given him the Brutal but Cunning Warlord trait, so he's far more killy in combat when he gets there. Troops wise, we have 4 units of boys. So the boys are all kitted out in the same way. I'm not taking much in the way of power claws today because I wanted to keep the points down and I'm not relying too much on these troops, but they're pretty good nonetheless. I've got a couple of elites choices here as well. We've got 2 units of commandos. So I really like the commandos and people have suggested I try them. For their points, they're really cool. They can infiltrate, they get extra saves when they're in cover. Basically, they operate very well in cover and can do actions and so on for me. So they should do some nice tricks for me. Fast attack choices. So we have 3 fast attack slots here. I'm taking more in my Outrider. So first of all, we've got some custom booster blasters. Now, I wanted to run loads of buggies today. We don't have all the ones I'd like to take, but these are the best of what we've got available. So I've got 3 custom booster buggies in this squad. We've then got a unit of shock dragsters. What are they called? Shock jump dragsters, there we go. 3 of them in a squad as well, and then I also have 3 mega scrap jets on top of that. So I'd like to have rocket truck buggies and so on, but we don't have them yet. We're working on that. But these are all pretty good. Taking the max units means that I've got lots of very quick units with lots of DACA and so on, so they should do me some good today. Moving on from there, we then got my Outrider detachment. I've got a Deathkiller Wartrike as the HQ here. Not giving this one any upgrades at all, it's just as he comes to fill the slot. And then finally, I've got 3 units of War Buggies. So 3 units of 4. Again, no power clause here because I wanted to keep the points down, but another core unit, another fast unit, another one that's pretty good in combat. It just gives some difficulties with target prioritization for your opponent in terms of what to kill. So ball control should be good. I've got loads of options for secondaries with all the different things the army can do. They're super quick, good for the primary, can be pretty killy as well. So it's going to be an interesting go to see how they get on in this league game today. But we are facing the Grey Knights, the brand new Codex. Let's see what they've got to offer. They're coming up in just a moment.
Grey Knight fans, we are about to leave Titan and descend onto the battlefield to take on these pathetic Ork Xenos scum. It's 2,000 points on the nose, it's a Lawrence special. What's up? This is a Battalion Detachment. It is led by a Nemesis Dreadknight Grand Master. Oh, they're so cool now. So my first competitive outing with the Grey Knights, although technically it's the second game I played with them, I'm going to run effectively the same list as I did the first time over and on demand with a slight tweak. I am still running the Rapiers Brotherhood because I actually really like some of the others as well, including Wardmakers and Prescient Brethren, but for now I'm just going to keep using the Rapiers Brotherhood. It gives me access to exploding hits on 6s, with a stratagem and of course the powerful Symphonic Strike psychic power, which will give me +1 attack to units that cast it. So I mean, it's really good right out the gate, right? So the Nemesis Dreadknight Grandmaster has got a teleporter upgrade because that will synergize nicely with the stratagem. I've given him a relic called the Sigil of Exigence, which is really powerful, allows me to effectively redeploy when I'm targeted and shot at, so that's nasty. I like that a lot. He's got the heavy Psycannon, the Gatling Silencer, the Nemesis Greatsword, and I've given him one of the visions, which is Servant of the Throne. I believe it's a vision, and it's around 20 points, and basically once per game when targeted, I can have a 3+ invulnerable save for that phase. So this guy's really defensively tuned out and can do a lot of offensive damage as well. His Warlord trait is first to the fray. Cheeky. Now I have actually spent a CP to give him that Warlord trait because he's actually not the Warlord. The Warlord in the army is K-Dog himself. It's Kaldor Draigo, an absolute weapon. He is expensive. You could argue I could replace this guy with a Chaplain, maybe for something like Words of Power. Some good synergy there, but for now I'm keeping Draigo in. He can cast 2 powers, which for me is quite important. You'll see what the powers are in the description below, and plus being able to give a core unit reroll hit is still really good, right? Because he is the Supreme Grand Master, or the Chapter Master really, of the chapter. So he's got the Warlord trait Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, because he's got +1 attack, you know, it just helps Draigo be even better. And then if you are fighting demons, ignoring the invulnerable is a nice bonus. Then we go over to the 3rd HQ and I have a captain. I've spent a little bit more on the captain than I perhaps need to, but I did have some spare points. So I have upgraded the captain to have a Psycannon. Now I could swap this out and just give him a Thunderhammer instead. So Nemesis, which is maybe what I'll end up doing. You're seeing the list below. That probably will fit better because frankly, the Mastercrafted Stormbolt is really good anyway. It's already damaged 2, so the Psycannon's kind of, don't know if you really need one. Anyway, the captain pretty much comes stock, except I have paid for the Omen of Incursion, which is another vision, which actually allows you to fire upon a deep striking unit once per game that deep strikes within 12 inches of you. Competitively speaking, I just think it's kind of an auto-include. I also think Foretelling of Locus is an auto-include, but I swapped that out for the Servant of the Throne today on the Grandmaster Nemesis Dreadknight because the 2 times that I've played, I've not really needed to redeploy because I've just deployed right in the first place. I'll see how I feel about that after a few games, guys, but I also think the 3-up invuln is just kind of mandatory on the Dreadknight Grandmaster, so there it is. So that's the captain. Those are the 3 HQs. We go over to the troops and I have 3 squads of 5 Strike Marines. Again, a little bit frivolous with the points here. I've given a single Psycannon to each. It's probably not worth it, guys, because frankly, I'm rarely shooting with these guys. These are units which I pretty much use for secondaries. They're secondary caddies, you know, things like retrieve Octarius data or raise the banners or whatever it might be. I have got a Nemesis warding stave on the Justicars because that will synergize nicely with a stratagem which can allow me to get 5+ invulnerable, because I see these guys as the objective holders and generally hanging around objectives, so I've built them to be that. We then go over to the core of the list. These guys were good before, although not many people believe me, but now they're insanely good. It's the Interceptors. I'm running 30 of them. What's up? That's 3 times 10 for you maths fanatics. They've all got Nemesis Force swords. I don't have a warding stave on the Justicars. The units loaded out the same. All Stormbolters, all Nemesis Force swords. They're super fast. They can actually move 24 inches a turn with their psychic power, Ethereal Castigation. Plus you've got the Teleport Shunt ability as well, stratagem. What's not to like? 3 attacks baked in. Just brutal. And it synergizes well with my captain, who I've paid to have another Warlord trait, which gives the objective secured aura. You'll see this all in the list below. So again, the fact that they're not OBSEC doesn't really matter depending on how I do my positioning. We then finally come over to heavy support, where I have 2 Nemesis Dreadknights. They're just really good now. They're just really, really solid for their points. They're loaded the same way as the Grand Master. So that's 2 heavy Psycannons, 2 Gatling silencers, 2 swords, and 2 teleporters between the 2 of them. Really good. Actually cover a bit of a weakness which Grey Knights have, which is long-range firepower. And the fact that we don't get an army-wide +1 to cast anymore makes our smite, although it is full damage smite now, less reliable. It's another reason why I really like the captain, so you can do that locus for the +1 to cast, because sometimes you're going to really, really need that. So that's it. 2,000 points on the nose. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this. Let's see how they can do against Orks and a Death Skulls list, which I was really curious to go up against, because they actually negate one of the most powerful assets in my army, which is smite, right? They're ignoring it on 5s. And I thought this would be a really, really good challenge. So let's see how we do.
Today's mission is Vital Intelligence, a strike force mission from the Warhammer 40,000 Grand Tournament Mission Pack. 6 predetermined objective markers are placed onto the battlefield. Objectives you control at the end of your command phase remain in your control even when you move away from them until your opponent captures them. The primary objective is Domination, a progressive mission where players score 5 victory points for each of the following conditions they achieve at the end of each of their command phases: holding 2 or more objectives, holding 3 or more objectives, and holding more objectives than their opponent. These are cumulative and cannot be scored in the first battle round. Each player also chooses 3 secondary objectives that can score up to 15 points each.
We have deployed. The armies are on the field. We've got the Green Tide, looking very menacingly and confined in their tiny little corner.
I haven't got much room over here, but I am quite menacingly. So
yes.
That's where I like Orks, in the corner.
Yeah.
In the corner,
Preferably
thinking about what they've
facing away
done.
from you, wearing a silly hat.
or dunce
A little
hat.
dunce hat.
Yeah.
we should get you a dunce hat, Beard.
Sure.
I think we should.
Your face.
Well, next week I expect there to be a dunce hat.
Okay. And then you'll also have to wear it whenever you do something silly.
I never do so.
You can just share it. Share it around.
And then Chef will need a chef's hat, of course.
Perfection. What will you need? Just like a giant spider on your head.
Probably, yeah.
Anyway, across the battlefield, we've got the Grey Knights, the Grey Tide, if you will. Less squished, less squooshed.
Loads of room.
Yeah, loads of room. They've got
Extra
plenty
leg
of room to play. They're pretty intimidating looking.
Yeah, that's the plan. I did put 2 units of Strike Marines in reserve. I've only got the one deployed. That's all I've got in reserve, by the way.
I have nothing in reserve. My commandos have infiltrated.
Yes.
They're
in the woods of the Eldari.
in the woods, and then these over here are behind the ruin. Yes.
Where that finger's pointing.
Like John Cena.
It's going to be an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's going to be a cheeky one, this one.
I can't quite tell
Vital intelligence.
how it's going to go.
It's because it's a hold 2, hold more, and you continue to hold the objective if you've held it in your command phase. So yeah, I don't know what will happen. We'll find out.
Tricky one.
Tricky one. So what do you want us to do, Rob?
I think you most definitely need to roll some dice, otherwise we can't get the game
started. You want to go
started.
first, Beard, or shall I?
After you.
Okay,
Ladies
then,
first.
sir. Thank you very much. It's a 1.
Okay. It is
A 6.
They're the opposite of each other.
Yes.
Okay, great. So I will start in the Tide of Shadows.
I will start in the Tide of Trousers.
At the end of the movement phase, the Orks have rushed across the battlefield in quite intimidating numbers.
I'm quite an intimidating person.
Yes.
Lies.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Lies, I tell you.
Yeah. I'm like a demonic gazelle. Very quick.
What?
But also a bit dribbly.
Okay. Why don't you talk us through what you've done on the table?
I've moved lots of stuff.
Yes.
So I've not advanced very much because I want to do as much shooting as I can whilst I still have the models available. So those boys have moved forwards. See if I can remember everything. They're not Snazwagons, they are...
Custom booster blasters?
Yes, they are. Thank you very much. They have moved normally. My Wartrikes moved normally. My bikes have moved normally. All of this stuff has moved a bit because I know there am some stuff that's going to be deep striking very soon. I've got my bikes over here that have also moved normally. The scrapjets have moved normally as well, as have the boys. The commanders have stayed put. The commandos in the trees over there are doing the Orktarius scan. Orktarius? So that's them. I have advanced my Dragsters over here.
That's some speedy advance.
Yes, I did roll a 4+, or I rolled a 6 actually, to advance them, so they are allowed to teleport, and they have ended up over here. You do take D3 mortal wounds when you do that. I took 2, so one of them is now on 6 wounds. They can die a bit from mortal wounds.
Could your Death Skulls ignore that?
Yes, because I ignore mortal wounds on 5s.
Because it's all mortal wounds.
That's a very good
right?
point.
Never mind.
I don't because I forgot. So
that's what you get.
Me. But yeah, also their gun, if you roll 1s with the gun, you also suffer mortal wounds, so they are a little bit self-destructive, but I'll just try not to do that anymore. These bikes have actually advanced. They move 20 because they can. And that's it. That's everything. So I'm going to get 2 points for engage. I'm on all of the objectives bar those over there. So yes, now I've got some shooting to do.
It's the beginning of the shooting phase.
Hooray!
Yay!
I
was expecting a high five.
Stratagems.
Stratagems? What's a stratagem?
Well, the stratagem, you're going to be firing the custom booster blasters, I believe.
Yep.
At the interceptors here.
Yep.
These interceptors, we didn't really break down the terrain, but basically all of the broken wrecked ship is counted as a ruin, it's breachable, and it is LOS blocking, for your reference. And we're counting the base and the gravel, which has been scattered around it as being part of that ruin. Yep. So basically, to cut a long story short, that interceptor squad's in cover already, so Tide of Shadows means that they are now -1 to hit. You've spent 2 CP on Mordaka?
Mordaka.
So the whole unit's now in Daka range, getting lots of shots. I've just spent 2 CP on True Silver Armor, which is basically transhuman, so you can only wound me on 4s. Make sense at home?
Yes.
I know, but there it is.
Roll my dice now. So I'm only on 6s. I have 27 shots in total.
27. Got a couple of hits.
6s.
Okay.
Got a couple of hits there, Mr.
4.
Beard.
4, 4, 4. Very good. And I can No. Don't be too hasty. Wounding you on 4s because of your thing. Right, so I'm going to use one of my re-rolls for Death Skulls. Cool, so that's 2 wounds, a -2.
Gotcha. So I effectively have a 2+ save. 2, 3, so 4+ saves. Here we go. They both fail.
Do it.
It's damage 2, yeah?
Yes.
What other firing has he got?
I've got some Daka guns over here, but the back ones might be out of range if you move them from the front.
Cool, then that is what I shall do. Thonk thonk. 2 Marines slain, 3 still alive. I like it.
More shooting.
Yes.
Keep going.
So I'm going to do my war bikers. One of my war bikers now out of range, but I have 3 in range, so it's 9 shots from the Daka guns. I'm still hitting on 6s. I do hit you 3 times, 4 times.
Ouch.
That's nice.
Look at those good rolls.
And it will be 3s to wound because it's strength 5.
4s because of true silver.
Oh yes, I'll reroll one of these for death skulls. 3 wounds, no AP.
No AP, you say. I make 3 saves.
Look at that happy face.
Hello.
Look at the dice.
It's time for the Mega Track scrap jets. I'm going to fire the 2 twin big shooters from each of them into the Marines over here. Now, one of them can be shot by a grot gunner, which means you get +1 to hit. So I'm going to do, and 2 of them are in Daka range, 1 of them isn't. So I've got 26 shots, which will be hitting on 5s with 1, and 26 will be hitting on 6s afterwards. Yep. And then I'm going to do the rocket cannon, and then I'm going to do into them, and then the wing missiles I'm going to do into the Dreadknight on your left.
That one.
But I'm going to do the big shooters first, and then we'll stop and come
These
back.
the ones hitting on 6s, or?
These are the ones hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
5s
Because the side
first.
of shadows on them in cover. Yeah. Cool, go for it.
Okay. That's a healthy roll.
That's very nice.
A healthy roll for me.
Those are some good grots. Some good
Well
grot
done, them
shooting.
grots.
Yes.
Very good. And then I'm wounding you on 4 3s because it's strength 5.
Cool.
Okay. Right, so that is 4, 6, 8 wounds. And this is at minus nothing? Minus nothing? Minus nothing.
Minus nothing. Then I save everything.
Very nice.
Yes.
Good, so then we can do exactly the
Because I'm
same
in
thing
cover,
again
so 2 up.
But hitting on 6s this time.
on 6s.
Now hitting on 6s.
That is unfortunate.
1 hit. It is a wound.
Really, just to
Just the one.
make my save.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Let me grab my dice and check the rules for the rocket cannon. And we'll be right back.
We're back.
Yes.
Rules have been checked.
The rocket
Now what's
cannon
happening?
next. This is into the Marines too.
Yes.
So it's 9d3 shots with the 3 of them. Okay.
That's decent.
3, 6.
Triple hit.
No, these are the amount of shots.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Yeah. Oh, of course.
3,
yeah,
6,
indeed.
9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20.
That's a good number of
6.
shots there.
That's a lot of shots.
7, 8,
everyone.
9,
That's
10.
20 shots.
Listen, it's a lot of shots.
Yeah, 20.
But you're hitting on 6s.
Yes.
So your wing missile adds 1 to hit. Oh, it's so confusing.
It's, yes.
So many different weapons, but with different ballistic skills.
Yeah.
And then the minus to hit on top of it.
Okay, so 3,
Hits,
4 hits.
Okay.
And I'm winning you on
2s, my friend, if you're
twos.
strength 8.
I'm going to re-roll this for my death skulls.
Okay.
It's 4 wounds.
Yep.
It's minus 2. Yes.
You missed the tray.
It is. I don't know how. Okay, so that would be at minus 2. That would be 3 that go through. So 3 would die. I will remove them presently.
I'm going to shoot my wing missiles.
Okay.
3 shots. So this is into the Dreadknight. There's only 3 shots. I do hit you once.
You hit me.
Oh no, hit you
to
twice
see-
actually because it's +1 to hit because it's a vehicle.
But then, actually, you are going through the dent, so I am a -1 anyway in that instance because you're going for the Dreadknight, right?
Yeah.
Is it this unit firing?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're going through the dents anyway.
Yeah.
Because these are the dent gantries. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, 1 hit.
2 hits.
You hit on 6s? Oh no, because you get the +1. 2
Yeah.
hits. Yeah. Oh, it's so confusing.
Oh my goodness.
And you went through all that for nothing.
Yeah.
You didn't even need to check.
So toughness 7.
6.
Toughness 6. So 3's to wound. 1 wound.
Already used your reroll.
I have. Is it worth spending a command point to reroll that? The damage is 3.
I say do it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
There, so
Ignore me, that's
Save
fine.
them.
I would fail that. Oh no, would I fail that save? Because I count as a 1-up. What's your minus, my friend?
2.
Okay, then I pass the save. Because I count as a 1-up save, because I count as being in cover.
We now move on to what I believe is not only the last bit of shooting for this turn, but will be the last action for this turn.
That's it.
That's
And
it.
then I
That's
quit.
it.
I concede.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing
Great game.
the custom shock rifles from the Dragsters are going into the Dreadknight on your left, and then the rocket launchers are going to go into the Marines just in front.
Cool.
This was just there.
Yes.
Very
So
nice.
6 shots with the rifles. I hit on 3s because of my targeting grot, which is nice.
What a good little grot.
3s to wound. Cool, I'm going to use my Death Skulls reroll to reroll that wound. Cool, right, so that is 5 wounds and 2 mortal wounds in addition.
Cool, I failed 3. I'll use a CP to... Yeah, that makes it so 2 go through.
2 go through, so it's 2d6 damage,
and
plus 2. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 wounds in total.
Hold on, because one's a mortal wound. Because I get
2
saves
mortal
to get
wounds.
2 mortal
Yeah,
wounds.
so I get. So how many wounds is it? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Right. So, and I ignore one of those wounds. So 9 wounds down.
9 wounds, very good. Okay. I should have shot my rockets into him as well. The rockets, 5 shots. This hit on 5s. Just the 1 hit, and then wounding. It is a wound. Minus 2.
That is so sweet. That's a fail. So 1 is slain.
Lovely. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
everything.
Okay. So
Yes.
I'm down to 6 CP.
I'm on 6 CP too.
Okay.
how
I've
lovely
just got to
you
take a cheeky morale check for the unit that lost 3.
This unit just down here.
They would pass. Okay. So that's it.
Yes,
so
it
you've
is.
done your Octarius data.
Yes,
Your
Octarius is
Octarius.
done. I got 2 points for engage. Annoyingly didn't kill a unit yet for Abhor the Witch, but I have whittled somewhat.
You'll get them next time.
I'm also in a nice position for the old ball control as well.
That's very tasty. Let's see if the Grey Knights can strike back and start taking out some of that ball control. We've completed the movement for the Grey Knights. They're marching to destruction.
Yes.
Do you want to tell me what you've done?
Sure. So command phase wise, Draigo gave reroll all hits to the 4 wound Dreadknight.
Okay.
Because that's a thing. He shuffled up with the captain here. We're off the objective. Technically, actually, this Dreadknight's still holding it, but because we held it in our command phase, we will continue to hold it anyway. Dreadknights have moved up. This one's slightly slower because he is middle bracketed. Grandmaster has moved 9 inches here, within good threat range of a couple of the units there. Interceptors have come and stolen that objective now. These interceptors have leapt over here, and they are around the dragsters, as it were, the old dragsters. And then over here we have more interceptors hopping. We've stolen that objective off of Mr. Beard, although he's currently objective secured, so I will have to do something about that. These interceptors have come around here, are threatening multiple targets there. We've come out quite aggressive. The defensive thing that we've done, or the strategic thing we've done, is retrieve Octarius data with the Strike Marines down behind the Eldari woods. That is my movement and command phase.
Very exciting.
Yeah, there'll be an interesting little psychic phase. We'll see how this does. And then some shooty.
We're now in the psychic phase. Would you like to tell me what you're going to start with?
Certainly. Well, I'm going to spend 2 CP
Okay.
on Psychic Locus, so that everyone within 6 inches of my captain will now have a +1 to cast. Very useful. That's the beginning of my psychic phase. I'm then going to do some psychic powers. Isn't that crazy?
That's wild. You're going to do some
crazy?
psychic in the psychic
Isn't that
phase?
crazy? So what we're going to do is start off with some nice small little bits of pitter-patter. So this unit here will do a smite on this unit of shock, custom shoot, custom booster blasters.
Hootin' heckin' fellas, yeah.
Goes off. That is D3 mortal wounds.
It is.
That is 2 mortal wounds, which you can get a save against on 5.
I can, because I am Death Skulls. I pass both.
Okay. Then I'm going to do Symphonic Strike, which is +1 attack on that unit by the objective.
Symphonic Strike.
That goes off.
Sounds like a nice melody.
This unit
Yeah.
here.
A symphony.
That's symphony, if you will. That is, that's the Brotherhood power. So that's those 2 done. This unit here will attempt. We'll come back
truce.
to them. There you go. A truce. We'll come back to them actually. What we'll do next is the Grand Master Nemesis Dreadknight. He's going to do Empyric Amplification. Put it on this unit here. Empyric Amplification. 5 + 1 is 6.
Yes.
But I need a 7.
Curses.
Okay, right, we're going to have to use CP.
Using a CP.
That goes off. Okay, so we're down to 4.
What does that do?
That gives me my psi weapons until the start of the next psychic phase. Each time an attack with a Nemesis or psi weapon is allocated, I add 1 to the damage characteristic.
That's very nice.
So yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so that's him. Then right, I'm going to need a CP to cast another power, which is called Psychic Mastery, as our mental focus. Can attempt to manifest 1 more power. Yes, so that mental focus will in fact go on him, bringing me down to 3 CP. He's going to cast Vortex of Doom. Which has to be on this unit here because it's slightly closer. So the Vortex of Doom. Oh dear. Okay, so 5. No, it's not going to go off because I'm assuming I needed a 7. Let me check that and we'll be back.
It was a 7, that was me.
7. Yep, nothing I can do about that. So what we're going to do is move on to the captain, where I'll do warp shaping to change to the Tide of Convergence. That goes off.
Throw in some shapes.
Then I'm going to use Kaldor Draigo, who will cast a smite, which will be on the... no, that fails. No, it's a second smite. It passes because of the +1. So it just passes on the button, in fact, because of the Psychic Locus. So D3 mortal wounds.
Good thing you did your Psychic Locus.
D3 mortal wounds. Just the 1 mortal wound.
Can I shrug? No.
No, not this time. So they've lost a wound.
6 a wound.
Then I'm going to cast a smite from this Nemesis Dreadknight, and this will have to be on the Dragsters. That goes off. It's D3 mortal wounds. 1 mortal wound.
And again. Shruggy.
Save it.
No.
So this one's down to 5. I'll just move that. And then the Dreadknight, the rear, will do the same thing. Goes off again. D3. Can I get above a 1? No. Another mortal wound, unless it's on that.
No.
No. Okay, so down to 4. Trigger's done his thing. Right, so let me have a think. I just need to tally up the amount of smites I've done.
Very nice. It's time for more smites.
It is, yeah. Keep it simple. So this unit will do a smite on the Dragsters here. 5, 6, 7, 8. They don't get the +1, so that is a failed to cast. And then we'll come over to this unit here, which will do a smite on the bikes. No, they fail. Okay, that is... Oh, I've got this unit here as well. They don't get a +1. I may as well attempt it. I knew I shouldn't have done that. Okay, D3 mortal wounds. I take 2, except I can ignore them on 5s. I don't. One of them is dead.
Bummer.
Okay, that is my psychic phase done. Yeah, shooting next.
And here we are in the shooting phase. I believe some targets have already been acquired.
So I'm firing with this Dreadknight everything into these. Beard's just spent 2 CP to give -1 to hit with the smoke screen. I will spend 1 CP. Probably better off doing it the other way. No, I'll just keep it as it is. That's fine. Cool. So 12 shots with the Gatling Silencer. 12 shots with the Gatling Silencer. We reroll 1s to hit with Lord Kaldor Draigo. The 3 there is a miss, or the Grandmaster, either way. Cool. So that's a lot of hits. Strength 5.
5s.
That's 2 wounds. These are at -1, and it's damage 2 because you have that Empyric Amplification on.
We damage 1 because it's ramshackle, so you reduce damage by 1.
All right.
Pass 1 and fail 1, so it's taken 1 damage.
Okay, so 3 wounds, and ramshackle's only on strength 7 and below, right?
Yes.
Cool. All right, and then we got the heavy Psycannon. 3, 4, 5, 6. Heavy Psycannon. Okay, 3 hits and just the 1 wound. There, that's -2.
-2?
Yep.
Up. It goes through.
Cool, so 1 is left with 1 wound.
Blab.
More attacks into the same targets, I hear.
Yeah, the Psycannon will, from the captain, will fire at the Dragsters here. Why not? 2 hits despite the -1 and can re-roll the 1. No, 2 hits, 3s, 2 wounds at -1
-1?
on the Psycannon, I believe.
Snake Eyes!
Okay, so it would normally be damage, well actually it's damage 3 because it's a Psycannon and you've got Empyric Amplification. So he's destroyed and then 1 takes 2 wounds.
Are they mortal wounds?
No.
Is it damage 3 or is it 3 wounds?
It'll be damage 3 now because of Empyric Amplification.
Okay.
Yeah. So 1 damage 2 goes through and destroys him, and then you'll take another damage 2 hit over here. Do you blow up? Or
Do I blow up?
I don't know if you can blow up.
No.
Okay, great. So yeah, that went well.
I can see you've gathered some dice.
I have.
What is next on the shooting menu?
Well, now my Dreadknight Grandmaster will fire at that unit. And by the way, it was only 1 wound because that Psycannon's strength 7, it's not strength 8. So this one's down to 7. I've spent a CP now on Psychic Locus on the Grandmaster, who gets an extra strength and extra AP, because that's cool. He's going to fire a thing into this unit. So we'll start with the Gatling Silencers, rerunning 1s, just as well. Okay, and then now we are wounding you on 4s, rerunning 1s.
Sure.
Oh no, wait, it's not rerunning 1s because he's not core, but it didn't matter, it's rerunning 1s anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are at -2.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I save none.
Cool.
None are saved.
So you've got 2 wounds left on this one here. Then we have the heavy Psycannon, 3, 4, 5, 6. All but 1 hit. 4 wounds, and I don't think I can re-roll the 1, so let's just go with 4 wounds for the moment.
What's the AP?
We won't get a save, it's -3 now. Unless you get 6 up in vulns or something.
Nope.
No, cool. So that's 3, because your Ramshackle doesn't ignore this. So 3 is destroying him, and then the other one would actually take 9 wounds, so it would destroy both.
It is. Do they explode? No, they don't.
No,
They
okay.
did.
So the Grandmaster has done his thing. His Empyric Amplification has dropped it like it's hot. It's not quite as hot as the #1 song from K-Dog, Straight Out of the Warp, coming to music stores near you soon.
Time for some slightly smaller fire.
Yes, I forgot to move that unit. So
It was a tactical decision.
yeah, these two, because they didn't move, they got 24-inch rapid fire, so they're firing into the Orks. 2 hits. Okay, and then to wounds. 5's rerolling 1s because of the captain. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, or you die. 4 wounds or you die.
No minus?
No minus on Storm Bolters.
3 dead.
3 are dead.
Three are slain.
Very nice indeed. So 3 of the boys slain. I will then fire some more Storm Bolters. Yeah, all 3 of these will rapid fire into those boys. So 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Rerolling 1s because they're next to the Grandmaster. Lots of hits. And then 5s again. Yeesh, that's 4 more wounds.
4 more wounds?
4 more wounds on those boys.
4 more dead?
4 more dead, I'll take it. Okay, I'll have a think about the next unit.
What is your newest target?
Newest target are these interceptors are going to be rapid firing here, but just before that, I'm going to do Draigo, long range fire, to see if he can finish off the Ork boys. He's got 4 shots. He is going through dense, so the 2 is a miss. He can re-roll the 1 because of... Actually, can he do that?
The character, isn't he?
Yeah, but the Dreadknight's also got an ability to give re-roll 1s to hit.
The characters?
It's very confusing. It's very, very, very confusing. Let's find out.
Unusual.
No, well, not really. There are a few that give re-roll 1s to characters and core these days. He gives re-rolls to core, so he couldn't re-roll that 1, so that's 2 hits, and then it's no wounds. Okay, so all of that with Draigo was nothing. And then we'll come over here, so 1, 2, nice.
Now you're dropping dice.
2,
How polite.
3,
You are.
and then 4, and then 5.
It's a lot of dice. It's good
Glad
job
you were ready to roll
you got
the dice.
a
All
hand
into
big
this. Okay, and they're -1 to hit apparently.
Yes.
So we're going to hit here on 4s. Okay, and then 5s to wound. That's 1, 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 1 takes a wound.
Okay, very nice. So that's them. Then this Dreadknight will fire. He'll fire his Gatling Silencer at them, and he'll fire his heavy Psycannon at the cavalcade of scrap jets. Let's do the heavy Psycannon first. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 shots, hitting on 4s because he's degraded and he can reroll everything because of Draigo. That's still 5 hits.
Well done, Draigo.
And into wounds. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds, and these are at -2, and they're at damage
4 wounds. Are these strength 8?
They're strength 8s.
They all go
fail.
through.
So that 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? Grey Knights. This rear one is destroyed.
Does it explode? No.
Ooh. Okay, and then the Gatling Silencer for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these will be hitting on 5s now, so -1. But he can re-roll everything because Draigo gave the chapter master. Ooh.
That's a fair few hits there.
Ooh, that's
Many
a lot of hits. That's a lot of hits. And these bikes are toughness 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds at -1.
4 wounds at -1.
4 wounds at -1.
Lovely. You're hitting on 5s against them, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I did. Yeah.
4 wounds.
Yes.
Minus what?
1.
Minus what? 3 go through.
Okay, so that will kill a biker, and so another one will be down to 2 wounds.
Very nice.
Okay, nice.
It's time to shift gears over to this side of the field now. A couple of shots going off, couple of different targets.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is fire these 3 rapid fire into the bikes. So I've got those dice ready. So let's just do that. Rapido. Rapido. Okay.
There's 2 3s and then a -1 to hit.
Good points. Okay, and then 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 4s. 1 takes a wound.
1 takes a wound. Okay, great. Then the middle unit is going to rapid fire 3 into. Yeah, I'll go for these wagons now. These custom shoot booster blasters, and then 2, which are just in rapid fire range of the Orks, are going to fire separately there. So let's do the 2 on the Orks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Lots of hits. 1 wound.
1 wound.
Yes.
He's fine.
Cool. 1, 2, 3 on the custom booster blasters. That is 4 wounds this time.
4 wounds.
Yes. On the custom booster blasters.
2 go through.
2 go through. Very nice. Okay, and then the unit which is closest to the Orks will rapid fire everything into the Orks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this together. Oh, that's a good roll. That's a very
Only 2 misses there.
good roll. Only 2 misses.
Only 2 misses.
Only 2 misses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds on that Ork blob.
6 wounds, is it?
6 wounds, sir.
Very well.
6 wounds.
4 are dead.
4 dead. Lovely. Okay, that's those 5.
And with that was the end of the shooting.
That was it. That was shooty shoot.
So now you get to charge.
It's charge now.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
What you gonna charge?
Oh, okay. So
need to
this
tell
unit is charging the bikes and the squadron of custom booster blasters.
And I'm going to Overwatch.
So Beard's down to 3 CP, but my goodness, he's got a lot of shots.
Yes. So I'm going to do some Tracer Fire first with the Grot Blasters.
Tracer fire.
I hit you no times, but you have been traced, unfortunately.
I have been traced. It's true. The outline has been made out.
It's savage. 3 Burner Exhausts. Oh dear. 3, 4, 5 auto hits.
Burner exhaust.
And then 2 wounds, no minus.
No minus, you say. 1 wound goes through, but now I get 2 wounds, so 1's still alive.
And then we've got the Rivet Cannon, the Cannon of Rivets. And obviously we're in Dakar range. So
Riveting
All
stuff
of the
there,
Dakar,
Mr.
Dakar,
Beard.
Dakar. Okay. If you
That's
hit.
riveting
couple of
stuff. The rivet cannon.
Nice.
It's Beard.
It's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That is funny stuff.
It's a shame there aren't any frogs, otherwise it would be the rivet
I'm
cannon.
going to reroll one of these for my what's it? Cool. So that is 4 wounds at -2. -2. -2.
I failed 3 damage.
2.
Damage is 2. So
Yes.
you are killed.
They're dead.
They're dead.
All
Very
right.
charging for them. They
Very
charge
charging for
straight into bullets and death.
So
It's
the
difficult
Overwatch-
to charge when you have no body.
has done...
You could give it a go.
Good.
Mental charge.
Okay, now this unit will charge the... They will only charge the, you know, the things.
The custom booster blasters.
They make it.
The custom booster blasters.
Blasters! Because how many bites have you got there? 4.
Yes.
Yeah, so I've got more models within 3 currently.
Well, they're not OBSEC anyway.
Sure. But I'm not OBSEC either, Beard.
Oh, they're elites, aren't they?
Yeah, or the fast attack. So yeah,
Elite.
I still need to have more models. Okay, then this unit will also charge them 2. Yep, they make it.
Very nice.
That's very nice. So Beard doesn't have any models within 3 of that objective currently, so I'm just going to move more models this way so that I have some extra models within 3 of that objective. Okay. Great, so that's all of that. Then what we're going to do is charge the Grandmaster into these. The Nemesis Dreadknight Grandmaster, the Flame of Udon, he makes it.
Udon. Delicious.
Delicious and udon-y goodness.
He would get +1 to his charge as well, incidentally, because he's
Grand.
he's just grand. You know,
He's
you know
a
what I
grand
mean?
old boy.
He's grand. If I moved in such a way as to do that, he still wouldn't be able to get within an inch, no matter how I do it, so that's fine. This unit will declare a charge also. That's this little unit of interceptors. I think they make it.
Oh yeah, with an 11 almost.
I have a feeling that they might have made that charge.
Just possibly.
What do you think?
Maybe.
What do you think, Beard?
Yep.
They might have made it.
Maybe.
Okay. This unit will charge these bikes. 6. They make it. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Thunk, thunk, thunk. Right. There we go. We have done our charges. I don't think there's anything else I can charge with. Let's kill some orc.
It's time for glorious combat.
Yeah.
Your favourite.
Here's my favourite.
Yes. The Nemesis Dreadknight Grandmaster levels his swords and he takes on the scrap jets.
He's
He's
not
going
even
to make.
facing the scrap jet.
He's not actually.
He's not.
What he's doing is he's preparing a backward somersault and he lands on top of one of them and drives the sword.
Sick.
Suppose he only gets 1 attack with that, so
Not true.
it's a shame.
He's done his massive power attacks, by the way, hence why he's only rolling 6 dice, because that's a thing. That's good, isn't it, Mr. Beard?
Yes.
However, I did get 6, so that's 1 mortal wound because of the Tide of Convergence.
Yes.
I did fail to wound 3 times.
Shocker.
I'm tempted to use a CP, but this would be 3d6 damage. But otherwise, because you won't have a save at this stage. I've only got 2 CP left. I'm here, it's gonna have, no one knows what it's gonna do. Could be a big one. I will keep that, that's fine. So 1 mortal wound, I've got to do these. I can do the first 2d6 together because I can't physically destroy you in one. 6, 7, 8, plus 1 mortal wound.
That's exactly what you need to kill one.
Yeah, so the mortal wound carries over, so the other one's down to 7 wounds, and then...
No, they have 9 wounds.
Oh, forgive me, they have 9 wounds.
You're forgiven.
Would you want to see if you ignore that wound on a 5-up then?
Oh yes, of course. Mortal wounds. Up! No, I don't.
So he is destroyed. Then I get a further damage of 1. So this one would be down to 8 wounds. Okay, I'm going to have a think and calculate some of my CP here.
So what was the result of your deliberation?
Yeah, I was wanting to save the 2 CP for a pretty sweet strat, but I think rerolling the damage here is probably going to be more beneficial in the long run, especially when I roll a 5. So yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm happy with that. So he's got 4 wounds left.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you're going to interrupt, Beard said off camera, is that right?
I'm going to interrupt now.
He's going to... So,
You spoiled the surprise!
sorry about that.
So this is into the Marines down there. So hitting on 4s.
That leaves Beard with 1 CP.
I'm going to re-roll one of these for my death skull. So 3 hits. It's 2s to wound. It's 3 wounds.
Triple wounds!
-2.
-2, they all die.
With D3 damage.
Oh, okay, sorry.
The first one,
Okay,
The
so
one's
the second
dead,
one kills one.
and then the other one.
Okay,
Oh
so you
dear.
kill one.
Oh dear.
How many attacks do they have?
Just 3. They don't. That's not the unit which got the extra attacks.
I'm going to come on reroll this just because there's less likelihood.
Of course. Of
You're
course.
down to 0 CP,
Yeah,
and
you're
one of those
spent
is
out.
on 1 wound. Okay, ouch. Right, well, Beard can't interrupt anymore now. So whilst I'm here, I'll just do those 6 attacks real quick.
Makes sense.
There.
The likelihood of that happening is so slim.
Do you want to see if that blew up, Beard?
Oh, yeah.
Just because if it did, no, it didn't, because otherwise it would have killed another one, because he would have been on 1 less wound potentially. Maybe. Anyway, they all hit. I am strength 5, you're toughness 6.
Yeah.
So that's something at least. I do, unfortunately though, because I'm in Tide of Convergence, that's 2 mortal wounds in addition.
Oh, do I shrug them?
And you don't get any saves.
No, I don't shrug them.
Yes, you're destroyed, Beard.
Yes.
They're dead, Beard. Do you want to see if you blow up?
That was good. Do I blow up with that one?
You want to see?
Yes.
Hey! Except that's
Yay!
it's not
good.
That's not great. That gets.
Well,
your
it's D3 mortal wounds. Oh no, it's on. It will be within. Is it 6 or 3? It's
I've no idea.
within 3 inches.
Oh, okay.
So again, the bikes.
Just your bikes. Just your bikes and us two.
Yeah. So you
'Cause
roll
that
for
was
my,
the one that was destroyed before, I believe.
Yeah. Why don't you roll for my bikes?
Shall I roll for your bikes, Mr.
You roll
Beard?
for my bikes.
You take 3
Why did I
mortal
ask you to
wounds.
roll for my bikes?
I was
One
going to
bike
say
is dead.
that's a very dim idea.
Do I shrug any of those? I do shrug one, so one isn't dead. And then
on one
D3 on your Marines.
2.
Okay, of course. So
Do I-
there's one left with 1 wound.
Do I shrug those?
Probably,
mortal wounds?
yeah.
No, I
you
don't.
don't.
So one's left with 1 wound.
Oh, and you.
And then my Dreadknight Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Master and Commander.
Of course.
And he fails to shrug it, so he's down to 12. Okay.
How explosive.
Savage. Oh yeah. Oh, you can see what you did there. Yeah.
With that explosive bit of combat out the way.
Nice.
Thanks. It's time to move on to the next target.
Just perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right, this unit of interceptors into these 3 bikers. The interceptors into the bikers. Okay. Again. Okay.
Drop to dice.
6s will be mortal wounds in addition. So there's 2 6s, mortal wounds. I did actually roll. Oh, it's not actually that bad. Basically, that's 4 wounds with no save at this stage, and they're damaged 2. So this guy's dead, and then 2, 4, 6, and including the mortal wounds. Yes, I believe the unit's wiped if you're only 3 wounds a pop.
Yeah.
The unit is wiped. Oh, do you want to see if you ignore the mortal wounds just in case?
That's 2 mortal
I think
wounds.
you'd need to ignore
mortal
both for it to. No, okay. So
Absolutely
yes, the
not.
unit is slain. The hammers have been lowered, except in this case they're swords.
Time for more combat.
It is. This should be interesting.
Yeah.
This unit of interceptors are going to use, with the Symphonic Strike power, get +1 attack. Plus I'm going to use the stratagem Deadly Efficacy. This is the Rapiers Brotherhood. Any 6s to hit become an additional hit.
Nice.
So they've got lots of attacks. 6s will give me extra hits. We have 2 extra hits, which I will pick up these 2 misses and convert them into hits.
Converted.
They are converted. Now, due to the Tide of Convergence, 6s, mortal wounds in addition. Cool, so you've taken 2 mortal wounds.
Can I ignore them? No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's been good.
This has been good, these days.
These shrugs, yeah.
However, I've done 3, 4, 5 wounds here, which you won't get a save against. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 damage plus 2 mortal wounds.
They damage 2?
They're damage 2.
It's ramshackle. They're damage 1.
Forgive me, good point. Yeah, but you didn't get it on your bikes, did you?
They don't get ramshackle.
Okay, ramshackle works again, I'm assuming in melee and shooting?
Yeah, it's just vehicles only, not bikes.
Sure. So that is 5, 6, 7 damage.
So you
with the
killed
mortal
1
wounds.
and 1 is down to 7 wounds remaining.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Or
nice.
do you blow up? You want to roll for
Oh,
that?
do I blow up? No.
Okay.
What a shame. And we go again.
Yeah, we're going to rinse and repeat.
Come on,
The other unit.
We're going to rinse and repeat, except they don't get as many attacks,
Why not?
this unit. Because they did not cast the Symphonic Strike power.
Oh yeah, and some of them, are you supposed to pile them in?
This unit I don't want to consolidate because I'd go away from the objective.
No, it's just 3 of them attacking.
No, this is a separate unit.
Oh, is it that squad over here?
Yes, this is the squad that just fought.
Oh, they
And now this squad's fighting.
Oh, yes, of course, because my model's not there anymore.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. That was the plan, Mr. Beard. I don't roll any 6s. In fact, I only roll 1 wound, so it's not that bad at all, really.
I have
you
no
don't get a
save.
save, so you got 6 wounds left.
6 wounds left on my guy.
Okay,
That's good.
cool.
This is my elite combat unit, so.
Yeah. Right, so that is, you'll be happy to know, my fighting done with. Would you like to hit me back over there, Beard?
Sure, I can do it right now.
Which unit would you like to hit back?
Well, I have 1 unit that can hit you.
Yes.
But what unit would you like to hit?
Oh,
there.
we'll do the ones. We'll do the ones that are on the objective. Why not? So I do hit you not very many times.
Okay.
I'll wound you on 3s. I'll do my death scrolls reroll. No, it's 2 wounds, no minus.
1 save, 1 loses a wound.
Took a wound.
Okay.
Worth it.
Well
so, ouch, Mr. Beard.
That's pretty brutal.
Pretty brutal. So we've got some morales to do here on this board.
Yeah, we do it right now. So them over there.
Unit down here.
Yep, so they need a 1. Nope, so there's 2 left. So there's 1 left, so my boss nob's alive.
All right.
And then over there they need a 1. Nope, there are 4 left.
Yep.
And now there are 3.
3 still. Okay.
Okay, it's 2 of them gone. Right. Well, that look, it was a savage turn, a savage counter.
Savage. Well, I've learned what to do, what not to do.
Well, tough
It's all
one,
a learning
really.
experience, hey pal?
Tough one. I'm on 0 CP. Beard's on 0 CP. Beard does still have some assets in terms of the Mr. Trike man, Mr. Shock Attack, and Mr. Warboss. But yeah, I've blunted a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got your 4 bikers there as well. Okay, well look, let's see what happens. Your turn 2 coming up next.
It is.
You do hold 1 primary.
So I get no primary points.
So yeah, because you need 2, 3, or more.
Well done for pointing it out. Orcs turn 2. How are you gonna fight him back?
With my big war time.
What?
La 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 la. That's my battle cry, and now you die. Understand that? Listen, I'm not in a good space right now. I'm having a difficult time in the battle.
And in life in
What
general.
actually happened was he had a pizza for lunch, and now he feels he's in a food coma.
No, not really. I've just had half my army destroyed. That's the problem right now.
Oh.
But all is not lost. So essentially the plan is I've moved in advance with my boys over here. The commandos and those boys should be able to finish off all of those, especially if I can get my war boss in as well for a Barney. These are spread out a little bit because there's, excuse me, still a few units to deep strike in, so just to screen as much as I can. My big mech has had to move just so I can be in line of sight with a couple of the Dreadknights. I do need to get rid of one of those this turn, otherwise it's going to be a bad time. This has advanced over here. They've advanced as well. The commanders have come out. This lone ranger over here is doing an Octaria scan, and the bikes over that way have also advanced. So very little in the way of shooting, but I should be able to get some charges off, hopefully kill some stuff, and may have a shred of hope in my life.
Another thing quickly to mention. You had to take a morale test.
Yes, I failed with the single intercept to death
just
by the Dreadknight. He's gone. So you did pick up your first Abhor the Witch. For
Well
that one.
done.
Splendid.
And then that is everything. Now you can do some shooting.
A little bit of shooting.
Just a bit of a shuffle back quickly with the Wartrike. Fix a thing.
He can't advance and charge. So it's not a speed war, it's a normal war. So I have moved him back 6. So he'll need a 7
charge, which would be rubbish.
He'll need a 7-inch charge. Does mean I can hit on 5s, which is something, but it will be a much bigger charge. So with that in mind, we'll move on now to the shooty phase. My big mech is going to shoot into this Dreadknight over here and hopefully finish it off. Although I am hitting on 5s because he has had to move. So it's 2d6 to determine the strength, which is 4. Right, okay. Good.
It's not the best.
No, it couldn't get much worse, really. So it's d6 shots. It's 4, hitting on 5s. I don't hit you any times. Tremendous.
Death Skull reroll?
Sure.
Well, you may as well.
I hit.
You get a hit, yeah.
And
And you get a win,
I
because
do
it's straight
win.
4.
Remarkable. It is -5.
I assume you don't ignore invulnerable saves? I rolled a 4 anyway.
Lovely stuff. Cool, so now we're going to do the Deathkiller Wartrike. I'm going to shoot all of his stuff into this Dreadknight over here.
Okay.
So very quickly, I'm just going to get this up so I don't make my stacks. So we're going to do the Cutter with his Killer Jet. So I get 2 shots of this, hitting on 5s. Lovely. I'm going to use my Death Skulls reroll here. No, very good. And then we've got 6 shots with the Boomsticks. The Boomsticks.
The big batter boomsticks.
The Boomsticks.
Very good.
The big batter boomsticks.
Okay, 4 hits. This will be 5s. 2 wounds. No minus.
Both safe.
Beautiful. That's the end of my shooting phase.
Is that all you're shooting?
Yes, it is.
And from that we go from a very swift shooting phase to a hopefully not so swift charge phase because you're going to be doing lots of charges.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So we'll start over here. We'll go anti-clockwise, shall we?
Okay.
So the commandos, they make it. Move in a second. The bikes need a 6. They make it. The Deathkiller Wartrike over here makes it on a 10. The boys over here, they are going to charge. No, sorry. I'll do my boss, the war boss first. He needs a 6.
Makes it.
Yep. The boys will, actually I'll just put him here just so I know. The boys will charge both squads on a 7, lovely. The commandos over here will charge 1 squad, very nice. And then finally the bikes over there, can't really fail, but it's a 5. All the
Amazing.
charges are completed.
Well, it's going to be a nice, nice fighty fight phase.
It all turns around from here.
Glorious Ork bat.
Ork bat.
Yes.
They're all armed with Ork bats actually. -5 ignores invulnerable saves.
Where are you fighting?
We're going to start with the Deathkiller Wartrike just to get the big stuff out of the way first. So 5 attacks with his Snagger Claw.
I'm going to activate my Sigil of Exigence, the Servant of the Throne rather.
What's that?
It means that I get the 3 up invulnerable.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yes.
So I've hit you 5 times. I will re-roll this because I can re-roll wounds anyway. So 5 hits, and then we are wounding on... what am I wounding on? 5, 6, 7. So 3s. Re-rolling my failed wounds. Lovely. So that is 5 wounds.
So, that is, that 3 up really helped. Only 1 failed.
Tremendous. He takes 2 damage.
Yay!
Yes.
I'm still alive.
Well, what now?
The war boss.
The war boss.
The boss of war.
The boss of war.
6 attacks because we have charge. Oh, I need to do D3 mortal wounds with his crushing armor.
Very cool.
There's 3 mortal wounds.
Okay, I'll see if I can ignore those with the Aegis. I ignore 2 of them, so
That's
1
very
wound
nice.
down on a Marine.
Very nice. And then I'm hitting on 2s. Do I want to re-roll that? Yeah, why not? I'll use my Death Skulls re-roll here. Very good. Then I'm wounding on 2s. Lovely.
That feels like a good whack, boss.
6 wounds. He's the best one I could find. It's -3.
Cool. -3. I
That's a lot of fails.
fail 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it.
Damage.
That was 2.
Lovely. Unit is white. I'll
Right.
remove them.
I need to get my dice, my boys.
It's time for more murdery choppy death.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you roll
I certainly
for it,
hope so.
You still got to roll dice.
So these are the boys. I'm going to do the boss afterwards because he wounds on 3s instead of 4s. Hitting on 2s, so I'm next to my war boss. My war bossman. Lovely. Okay.
That's a lot of hits.
lot of hits.
That's a lot of
hits.
dice.
Choppy chop chops. And then we're wounding on 4s. I'll re-roll. I'll do my Death Skulls reroll for one of these. No. Okay. So, excuse me. That is. Get out of here. 3, 6, 9, 10, 13, 16 wounds. 16 wounds, if you please.
13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, -1?
-1, yes.
Okay. 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead. 1's alive on 1 wound.
Oh, let's see if
That will be the Justicar.
see if the boss can finish him off. Hit all times. Winning on 3s this time. 3 wounds. -1 again.
He is dead.
Hey!
Okay, unit wiped.
Hello. Oh, hello. Calais.
Congratulations. It's bike time with a bike ton of attacks into
A metric bike ton.
metric
I'll
bike
do the boss separately because he's winning on 3s rather than 4s.
Of course.
Right. So some hits, wounding on 4s. Only 2 wounds.
2 wounds. 1. Oh, you -1?
-1, yeah.
You kill 1, I'll kill the Psycannon.
Okay. And then 5 from the boss. Yes, that's fine. And then wounding on 4s. I'll do my Death Skulls reroll. It's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds that time.
Yep, 1's dead, and 1's on 1 wound.
Okie doke.
Okay.
Right, we'll quickly move on to them down there. So the last bit of combat with those 2 units, I think they all strike in the same way. So I'm just gonna grab my dice.
The dice have been gathered.
So the commandos and the bikes all hit the same.
What
In
about,
every
So you're
way.
gonna do them
what
all?
about your bosses?
I'm doing them separately.
Very good.
So I got 10 attacks in total with the 2 bosses. Hitting on 3s. Take away the misses.
Handful of
Put
misses.
them over here.
A
One
handful
handful.
of misses.
A metric handful.
Yes.
4s. I'll do a Death Skulls reroll. Why not? No.
Those are really working well for you.
That a big one.
Those rerolls, they're really working for you today.
Yes. 3, 6, 9, 10 wounds.
8, 9, 10. Right. 4s is my understanding. 2 are dead.
Good. And then 10 from the bosses. Okay, 8 hits. Oh, sorry, 7 hits. And then 3s. Oh, pants.
Only 3 wounds.
4 2s.
Oh
It's
dear.
great. It's great. It's great.
Dear. You do, however, kill another and put
Okay.
1 onto 1 wound, but I still have 2 left alive, including
Yes.
Justicar.
So all those orcs killed 3 Dreadknights.
Yay! Yay! That's good, isn't it, Beard? Hey? Good. Real nice for Beard.
Well, with that, you can now heal the orcs back.
I can.
Can't believe it's 2 left.
Isn't that fun?
Shocker.
It's a great time.
The Justicar, that's the Sergeant, and the Interceptor, we'll go for the bikes. We'll go for the bikes. Let's see if we can get some damage to action happening. This one's got 1 wound left anyway. Yeah, cool. So I kill 1 bike.
And one's on a wound?
No save, and 1's got a single wound. Very nice. There you go, sir. Then over here, I've got 4 Strike Marines, one of which is
Indeed.
the Justicar with the warding stave. I'll hit with him first. The warding stave, he hits 3 times. The warding stave, he wounds once.
Okay.
Because he's got plus... yes, he'd be winning on 3s.
Any
Correct.
AP?
AP is 1, my friend.
AP 1?
So you do get a half decent save. No, okay, so 1 bike is dead because he was on 2 wounds anyway. And then 1, 2, and 3. Swords. Swords. The swords. Not bad. That's 2 more wounds. These are damaged too, so that will kill another bike.
Yes.
Okay, so 2 of those bikes dead. Very nice. And then it's just the Dreadknight Grandmaster next.
Glorious combat. Glorious combat.
Glorious combat.
You get to fight back.
Yes. So I'm just going to do my full big kahuna attacks. 6
whack.
of them on this war boss. Well, 2 missed though, to be fair. What is your toughness? Okay. I only wound you once, I'm assuming. What's your toughness?
Toughness 6.
Yes, I only wound you once.
Oh.
Do you have an invuln?
Yes, but I fail it.
Okay, d6 damage. It is the big 6 wounds.
Very nice.
I'm pretty sure he's got 9 wounds.
We are in the Tide of Convergence as well, and if I rolled any 6s to wound previously, I've missed it, so don't worry about that.
He has 8 wounds.
Cool, he's got 1 wound left. Unless you make your
Can I shrug it? I'm due a shrug.
wound.
No.
Okay.
He has
No
1
shrugs for
wound left.
You need to actually shrug to activate the shrug power.
That's right.
Maybe at some point in this game, yeah.
Okay, so 1 wound left on him. Very nice. That's the turn then, isn't it?
The turn is complete.
That's it.
Yes.
So I have... you've denied me all of these objectives. I need to take a morale on that Interceptor squad.
Yes.
That's the only thing I need to take a morale on. I'm actually not sure I can fail that. but I would on a... All right, the unit will be wiped if they are leadership 6, 7, 8, 9 or not, because that one has a Justicar in it. Hold on, hold on.
Are you leadership?
Da, 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 da.
With the Sergeant, I might be. I'm not sure.
You might be.
Just because we're Greatknights. No, that unit is wiped.
Oh.
So you actually killed that unit.
Well done, pal. So you did something.
Okay, cool. So that is that. Yeah.
Cool.
It will be. I don't get any primary points either next turn because I'm not holding 2 objectives anymore.
I got a few points for Abhor the Witch. I got engaged for 3.
Yep.
Got engaged for 4. For 3, sorry.
For 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we're getting there.
You don't need to take a morale for your bikers.
Leadership. I would actually, because I've lost 2.
Lost 2.
The Orks ain't so brave.
What's their
7,
leadership?
6, 5. No, they're fine. Their leadership 7 with the
great.
Bosch.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no other morale.
Let's
that's
see
it.
how devastating the Greatknights can be in turn 2. And with that, the movement phase is complete.
Ta-da.
The command phase has come and gone. Why don't you tell me what you've done?
I will. So I've given reroll hits from Draigo again into said Dreadknight, the damaged one. I've got the Captain and Draigo in such a way that they're within 6 of both of these,
Very clever.
because that's cool. I have... That's really it. I've done Retrieve Octarius data with this 2-person Interceptor squad that have jumped over and are within 3 of that objective now as well. I've only deep struck 1 of the Strike Marines. I've still got 1 in reserve for turn 3, but they've come in here and they are closest to the shock attack gun, although they will be firing through the Crystal Forests.
Oh, yes.
So there will be a -1 there. That is it. I've remained in combat with the Dreadknight, obviously, because I'm still in
You
combat.
fool. You saw what he's capable of.
Yeah, it's annoying, but there it is. And this unit here has remained in combat also. I continue to hold that objective because of the nature of this mission. So now I just need to knock Beard off as many objectives as possible. And that is it. That's the game plan.
Right, so with that, you can go into your psychic phase
Yes.
and do some psychic shenanigans.
Yeah.
Kicking it off simply in the psychic phase. What are you doing?
It's going to be a smite from Draigo himself. In fact, what we'll do is we'll do it from the Captain.
Nice.
The Captain will cast Smite, because I do not need to change my tide this turn. He smites you, sir. You lose D3 mortal wounds. You lose the big 3.
Well, I am going to pass all of
three.
this.
Well,
Because I am due about 12.
You're due about 12, he says.
No, now I'm due 15.
Unfortunately, your war trike is war dead.
Does he explode?
It's a dead
He
trike.
does. He explodes on a 5.
No, that's a lie, isn't
and he
it?
explodes
I have a feeling he's making that up, everyone.
7
think he is.
inches.
I think he's making it up.
Dead, isn't he, Beard?
Maybe
Eh?
dead.
Dead, isn't he?
Some more less explosive action because there's been not a lot of explosions.
Now, a Gate of Infinity from the Lord Supreme Grand Master Commander of Commanders.
Lord of Gates.
The Lord of Gates. The Gate of Infinity.
That is a title.
Well done. He fails. So we will...
Shut the gate. No, thank you.
I've only got the 1 CP. Do I need the CP for anything else? Whew. I'm going to have to think about that.
Much deliberations, many thoughts.
Yeah, I think I'll re-roll it. I think so.
He's going to re-roll it.
Because it will get me into a very nice position. Have I rolled the exact same thing again? No, I
No,
haven't.
you've rolled exactly
actually
what you
roll a 6
needed.
and a
1-1.
A 6 and a 1, which actually means great success. So I'm now going to pick him up and do the Gate of Infinity.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Triangulating positions. Hexagrammic wards. Anti-Xenos wards. Something like that. So yes, equidistant to these boys and this truck. The Gate of Infinity.
What are you moving on to now?
Well, Draigo's still casting, he can
Yes.
cast 2, so he'll cast a Smite, which will be on the single boy. Oh, that goes off.
Most definitely.
D3 mortals on that, it's 3.
So mode 15.
It's the big 3 from K-Dog. Oh, he's
he's
dead.
dead.
Still no shrugs.
17.
Now
on
got rid of
18.
that OBSEC person.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's Draigo, that's the Captain. We will now go over to this unit, which will cast a smite on the shock attack gun. Mr. Mech. Shock attack gun.
Hi, Mech.
Mr. Mech. Shock attack gun. Mr. Mech. That's going to be one of the repeat songs. That fails. Because I rolled a 5.
No shrugs.
No shrugs. Well, I failed to cast anyway.
Oh, did it?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Then this will do Empyric Amplification on your vehicles.
Yes.
Empyric Amplification.
Incredible.
I don't know if that's a perils or not. It's...
What's happened to your
Roll it in
dice?
the tray. That would help.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It will be a fail anyway. Then we will cast... This unit will cast Symphonic Strike, I think. Because he's going to do Hammer Hand. Right, he'll do Hammer Hand. Let's just try and get that out of the way. That goes off. He's going to cast Smite onto them. No, he won't. And that unit will cast Symphonic Strike on themselves. That does go off. Okay, that is the psychic phase done. Mixed bag, really. Didn't get Empyric Amplification off. That's a bit of a blow. But let's see how the shooting goes.
We are now in the shooting phase, and what are you going to start us off with?
Well, I'm actually going to start with the Stormbolters, 4 of them firing into the big mech. The Psycannon will also fire at that big mech as well. We're rerolling 1s because the Grandmaster is gated next to them, which is pretty neat. But we are -1 firing through the Crystal Forest. The Crystal Forest. Okay, lots of hits.
Many hits.
Many hits. Only 2 wounds though.
2 wounds.
Yes.
He has a 4-up invulnerable save because of his. Nope. Okay.
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 The Psycannon. 1 hits, because -1, and things fails 2 wounds. Very good. So he's still alive on 2 wounds. Then we will come to this Dreadknight Grandmaster.
He has 3 wounds.
So he's down to 1 wound.
No, he has. Sorry, he has 3 wounds left because he's got 5 wounds.
Okay, cool. The heavy Psycannon will fire at here, as will the Gatling Silencer as well. So heavy Psycannon for 5, 6. Okay. 2 wounds. That is 4 wounds at -2, my friends.
Okay.
And these are damage.
Oh, there we go. I
that's
make 3 of them.
6s.
Finally.
Impressive.
Finally.
So 2 damage, and then the Gatling Silencer for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And that is 1, 2, 3, remarkably 4 wounds at -1.
-1. Well, that didn't work.
One's destroyed.
What's the strength?
5.
Oh yeah. Does it blow up? No.
Okay.
But 1 is slain.
So we did get 1 at least. That is
Goodbye.
semi-pleasant. Then what we will do is fire this. Kaldor Draigo will do 4 rapid fire shots into these bikers. Yes. 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 Oh yes. Yes. 1 wound.
1 wound. Hop.
It's a save or die.
No.
1 is slain. He is slain, Mr. Beard.
He's dead now.
Then we will do the Psycannon from the captain into those bikes also. That is 3. Sorry, he moved. So 2 misses there. That is a wound though, and it's -1.
What's this on? The bikes.
One of the bikes.
Hop.
Yeah. 2
Hey,
down. No, sorry, because you're 4-up save, right?
I made it. I know. I made a save.
Well done. Congratulations.
All right. There'll be a bit more shooting, but we'll come back to that.
And we are back with more shooting.
Yes. This Nemesis Dreadknight will fire the heavy Psycannon, 6 shots at these bikes and 12 shots at the commandos. So let's do the heavy Psycannon first. He's rerolling all hits because Draigo did his Chapter Master thing on him. Oh, that's nice. He's degraded, by the way, so he's only hitting on 4s. That is 3 wounds at -2.
Okay.
Oh, I could re-roll those ones as well because he's within 6 of the lieutenant, the captain. That would have been another 2. I think you're dead anyway.
Oh,
you
I
did,
definitely am now.
Okay, cool. So the bikes are dead. Then we have 12 shots, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Into the commandos. 12. I'm trying to clean my house here, you see. That's what we're trying to do.
Clear away those pesky, dirty orc fiends.
Those dirty orcs.
Making a mess in your house.
And then it's 4s to wounds, because this is strength 5, and we can reroll 1s with the captain. Okay, that is 3, 4, 5 wounds there. 5 wounds, Mr. Beard.
Any minus?
This is -1. Oh yes, you won't get a save, will you?
Save.
You only 1 wound a pop?
Yes.
They're dead then.
Dead.
And with that, we come to the final bit of shooting.
Yeah,
Yes, it's very exciting.
it is. So he's going to do the Gatling Silencer into the commandos in the forest, and he's going to do the heavy Psycannon onto 3 orcs holding the
There's
objective
going to
there.
be these
So-
people over here.
Let's do the heavy Psycannon first. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, he gets 5 hits. And then wounding on 3s, rerolling 1s. Reroll that because cocked. That was a fail, but 3 wounds, no save, the unit is wiped. Okay. I say no save because it's -2. Okay, so the 3 orc boys are dead. Then we've got 6, hello.
Goodbye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 shots on the commandos. We can reroll 1s, that is a very good roll because I need 4s to hit, it's a full house.
Oof.
Now it's 4s to wound, rerolling 1s because the captain is within 6. Rerolling 1s, come on down. Rerolling 1s, come on down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds at -1. So I do understand you've got a 4-up save because you get +2 when you're in cover. But they're at now 5-up save and you need to make 8.
Easy.
That's 8 5-up saves. No.
Make
the
3,
units-
4.
It was a valiant
close.
effort.
I make 4.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yes, there's 1 left. No?
You fail 4.
Yeah, if you fail 4, 1's left.
Yeah.
And, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's 4 6s there.
Cool, so that leaves 1 left. He'll just have to take a morale. That is it. That's my shooting
Okay.
done.
That's
Tremendous.
exciting. Another little cheeky charge being declared.
Yeah, well, now that
Cheeky
he's
charge.
made it in, I can charge the boys and I get +1 to the charge. I'm actually going to charge the big mech as well. I need a 9 to make it anyway. So
Inspirational
going around
character.
the old forest here. So let's do this. First to the fray. With you, my lord. No, it doesn't make it.
No.
Okay, cool. So that's them. I don't think there's anything else that's in charge range. So that's charging done.
We take that back.
Yes.
There is one more charge.
Of course, he will charge. That Dreadknight will charge those 2 bikes. 5, 6, 7, 8, he does make it. Just so that they can do some attacks there. Because Beard can't interrupt, I'll actually just go right into that. I'll do 6 big swings. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll do the 12 swings against you. Really works out better.
Sure.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Hitting on 3s, no re-rolls because out of re-roll range. And then wounding on 3s. Yeesh.
Oh, that's a nasty roll.
What's the minus?
I believe it's -2, which would be
Okay.
both failed. So he would still only kill 1 bike, incredibly.
Shocker.
Wow. Yes, okay, so 1 bike is dead. Then I will fight over here. We will do 12 attacks again. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 1s. And then these are wounding on 3s, killing on 3s, in fact. This is against your orcs. Bit better. 6 of the orcs are cut down, sir.
6!
6.
Ouch!
By the Dreadknight Grand Master. Okay. It would then be my phase, my initiative, so I'd get to hit with those Strike Marines. Yeah, let me get their attacks.
Bike time once again.
Yes.
Back attack.
Bike time.
Bike time.
Into the Marines. He's clearly very upset about his lost brother. No wounds. The end.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm
They
gonna
get
strike
to
you
hit you back now.
with the Justicar first, just for quick effort. Oh, I must remember my. That's what happens when you play a new Codex. Any 6s that I've rolled, we should be doing mortal wounds. I've completely missed that. Sorry, guys. That is 1 wound.
1 wound.
Get man sweat.
This is on the bike.
Yep.
Yes, he takes a wound.
Okay. Well, 2 damage. And then 3, 6. I'll just start with these. No save, he's dead.
He's dead.
Yes. And that would have done a mortal wound in addition. I don't know how many 6s the Dreadknights rolled or anything else.
I mean, based on how I've been rolling today, I don't think about it.
Silly mistake, but there we go. Yes. So yes, you'll now get to hit me back with these boys.
Yep, do my boys. Lovely.
Oh no.
Oh, but look, I mean,
no.
I get like a bit of bad luck every now and again, but over the course of a whole game, that's 1 wound.
Oh. I shouldn't have played with your dice
Well,
earlier, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, 2 wounds. Forgive me, it's 2 wounds.
Let's see if I can keep bouncing it up. Makes it. Oh, no, you -1?
-1, yeah.
Lose just 1 wound.
So you get for your
Tremendous.
dramatic rolling.
Yep, that's what I get for dramatic rolling. Okay, cool. So
Is that the turn?
that is my turn. There's some morales to do.
Many morales.
Indeed.
So these boys down here, they fail. So there's 3 left. And now there are 1 left. And then he's dead.
He's dead.
So he doesn't need to do morale.
The
He's
commandos
dead.
in the trees?
The commando. 1 left. No, he's also fled. Goodbye, Mr. Commando. He climbed the tree.
Well, that's interesting. It does mean that as we come into Beard's turn 3,
3.
you do still hold this primary objective, and you will hold that primary objective, but you don't hold that one. So he'll get 5 points for the primary next turn.
The first primary point scored in the whole game.
No, that's incorrect because, oh no, it's not incorrect because you weren't holding that in your command phase last turn, so you don't continue holding that.
Oh no, so I get no points.
No, you get these, you hold this one.
Yeah.
Because you still
hold
outnumber
2.
me and
Hold
your
2.
objective secured.
So you have
and
5
you
points
are
still.
literally
Oh, there's one
holding
over
2.
here as well.
Yes,
Forgive me,
yeah. So but if that commando hadn't run, but you'd been holding it in your previous command phase, you would have actually had that, but I'd taken it back from you.
Yes.
So you wouldn't have.
Indeed.
Okay, so that's it. Interesting.
A very short movement phase for the Orks.
Yes, yes, yes. I know. I know.
He is winning the game though.
I didn't mean to rub it in.
He's on like 24 points, I'm on like 15.
It's true. So I'm happy for you to concede now.
Do you know what? I feel I want to fight it out. I think I've got some fight left in me.
Listen, if you feel like you want to put yourself through it,
that's
fine.
I know. I hope you don't mind. I've got a couple of swings left in me. A couple of little
Punch drunk.
little, you know.
Why don't you quickly talk me through your movement?
Well, basically, I've moved these, all this lot's come forward this way. I've moved my truck within DACA range of this lot down here. My big mecha stayed put and my brave boy over here has fallen back. And
So brave,
it.
he's running away.
Absolutely. And I got 1 more command point. So again, it's a good time.
So what you doing, Beard?
I'm going to shoot my fella here into this lot over here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go with my thing.
Your boom, your big bada boom cannon.
Big
Custom
bada boom
booster
cannon.
Daka,
Yes,
daka, daka.
exactly.
Hitting on.
Okay.
Okay.
3s to wound, and I will re-roll one of these, for I am a thing. No. 2 wounds -2.
I can hear it in the voice. I do fail both those saves, Beard.
Excellent.
Be happy to know. Damage?
2.
Cool.
DOS damage. I will do my Mr. Man over here. He is going to do his shock attack gun into this over here.
Great.
I will do my strength. The strength is 6. I have D6 shots. It's 1. And I miss!
Misses.
I'll re-roll for death skulls as a hit. I wound you. No, I failed to wound. Good. Good, that's the end of my shooting play. Oh no, so I've got a big shooter. Big shooter into the
No,
big
don't
fella
do
over
that.
here.
Don't do that.
Why?
Because remember, if I friendly advice, just to remind Beard and everyone at home.
Oh, you can just...
I would then move him away so that he wouldn't be in charge range, and that
do you
would
not need
suck.
command points for that?
Nah.
You just do it?
Yeah.
Oh, lol, okay.
We don't forget that.
I will shoot the tree next to me. And now I will charge. I'm ready to charge now.
Right.
So my boys into the big fella over here. They make it on a 7, and then my war boss.
Yeah, what does he need? Well, 3
not
definitely
a 3.
won't do it.
Here we go. It's a 9. That'll do it.
That'll make it, yeah.
Tremendous. All right.
I think so.
Well, let's see if we can bring him down.
All right.
It is time
It is time.
for glorious combat.
Bring him down.
It's going to be an interesting little fight.
So this is with my war boss first of all. Then I'll move on to my other guys.
Your
so
white
I
boss.
hit you 4 times. I'll do a Death Skulls reroll here. Lovely. And I'm wounding you on 3s because it's strength 9. Okay. Unfortunate.
So
3 wounds at -3.
I make 1 save, I fail 2 saves.
Okay. So you've taken 4 damage.
Very nice.
Now I need to grab the dice for my boys.
We'll grab those dice then. Dice have been gathered and it's time for the boys to fight.
Dice. I'll do my boss knob separately because he's wounding on the same. So I don't have enough dice. So I'll do it separately. Okay. So I'm just going to roll his 5 attacks with these misses. Right. Okay. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
So then you're wounded on 5s?
Yes.
Okay.
5s to wound here. Prepare to die.
I almost feel like the boys should also be strength 5. I'm special. It wouldn't. You'd still be winning on 5s in this instance, but I mean, look at the size of it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Pretty
5,
big, beefy
6,
boys.
7, 8, 9. No. 9
Nine.
wounds.
9,
9 wounds. -1.
9, 3, 6 saves, 7, 8, 9. Well, I did knock that over.
Yes, you did.
But that is 1, 2, 3, 3 failed. So I'm alive on 2 wounds.
Remarkable.
Remarkable indeed.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Is that you? Is that it?
That's it. Now
Right.
you can hit me.
All right. I'll just quickly check my
With your
attacks.
fella.
I'll check my attacks
You
because
check your
I'm sure that
attacks.
they've been reduced now with only 2 wounds left.
Yes.
That would be
Very
smart of you to check.
unfortunate.
Yes.
Very unfortunate. Here he is. Right. He's still got 4 attacks, you know. Isn't that
Incredible.
crazy?
Where are you going to put him?
And I still hit you on 2s. I'm going to do all of my mega attacks.
What happens when he degrades?
His ballistic skill goes down.
Oh, good.
Andy.
I'm going to do all 4 of my mega attacks on your war boss there.
Okay.
Because that's a thing. They all hit. I feel like this should be like wounding on 2s, but it doesn't. Although I did wound all 4 times.
You wounded all 4
all
times.
wounds.
These will be on your invulnerable saves, Mr. Beard.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm just double checking.
these are -3, Mr. Beard.
He's got his relic.
Mr. Beard.
4 up invulnerable. Okay. What's the minus?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Well, I have a 1-up save.
You have a 1-up save.
Yes, with his relic. I'm actually not making it up.
Okay.
We don't
Oh,
believe it.
I've got. Finally, I remember. You take a mortal wound.
Do I ignore it?
No.
No. All right. So you get 4-up saves now.
5 wounds?
4.
4 wounds.
Just roll it again.
Roll it again.
Roll it again.
Yeah.
I'm going to fail them all now.
No,
Oh, no,
you
they're
did the same.
So 2 go through.
2 go through. Okay, so you've lost 1 wound through to mortal wounds.
Yes.
And then 2d6 damage, only 5.
5.
Yep.
He's got 1 wound left.
Cool. Of course he does. He's got 1 wound left.
1 wound left.
Of course he does.
Is that the turn?
Yes.
The entire turn complete?
Yes.
Oh no. Oh. We're back. The command phase is complete. The movement phase is complete. Why don't you tell me what you've done?
Well, Draigo and Captain have moved up to this objective. The damaged Dreadknight's moved out in front of them. This one's skirted back round here. Strike Squad's moved up here. My 3rd and final unit have deep struck in between both of these objectives, stealing them back off of Beards, and then they are going to do retrieve Octarius data in the 3rd quarter. Dreadknight has remained in combat, and this unit has moved out around here. I'm going to go right into the psychic phase. Okay, this is how we're going to do this. And I am going to put a smite into this Mr. Warboss here. The one which has a 1+ save.
Very
The one that
polite.
is offensive. It goes off.
Goes off.
D3 mortals, it's the big 3. Oh, just.
So close. At least I passed a couple.
Yes, he is
He does
slain.
explode on a 2.
You
And,
liar. You lying liar.
You're lying.
Mayor of
He does
Liar
2
Town.
mortal wounds.
I'm then going to spend a CP to do mental focus, and then he'll cast another power and put Empyric Amplification on that vehicle. Empyric Amplification, that's a cocked die. 6 fails to go off because I believe it needs a 7.
Okay.
Some of them do need a 7. Be
Be
entertaining, friend.
Now I've got to find it. Now I've got to find it. It needs a 7, so that fails. Dear, dear. Okay. Then this unit here will do a smite on the war boss. The big mech goes off. D3 mortals. The big 3 on him. So he needs to make one of these or he is slain. He's alive on 1 wound.
Incredible.
Cheeky that.
Incredible.
Mr. Draigo will do a Gate of Infinity on this Dreadknight. Because why not? That'd be cool. It goes off. He takes D3 mortal wounds. He takes 1. Can he ignore it with the Aegis? No, he cannot. Draigo has lost a wound. He's got 6 remaining. However, this little fella will just move forward ever so slightly.
Hello.
Hello. To be 9 inches away from this. He's still within 6 there. Just to get closer, why not? Okay. What else shall I do? What else is fun, everyone? I think that's about it for one day. We'll stay in the tide of convergence and hope that we remember what 6s do.
After the very rapid fire psychic phase, is it going to be a rapid fire shooting phase?
Yeah, so my Grandmaster will fire at the Orks into combat.
Nice.
Heavy Psycannon, hitting on 5s because of my degradation. I don't hit a single one. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Maybe 6s because he's flying to combat and BS5.
10, 11, 12. He's BS4 now.
Oh, BS4.
Yeah, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Hit, and that is 4 wounds. That's 4 dead.
Yeah.
It's -1. So 4 of those Orks are dead. We'll then fire this Dreadknight into the vehicle. Heavy Psycannon. 3, 4, 5, 6. He's sitting on 4s, rerolling everything because of Draigo's command. And then that is 4 wounds at -2. Damage 2.
Okay. 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
I save 1.
Okay, that has lost 6 wounds, that vehicle.
Yes.
And then the Gatling Silencer for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 4s, followed by 4s. Okay. And then I'd need 5s. Oof. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can re-roll 2 of these ones here because the captain is still within 6. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5 wounds at -1.
He's dead, Jim.
That vehicle is deaded.
Does it blow up?
Does it blow up? No.
Doesn't it even have the decency to explode?
I'm sorry.
Then the final bit of shooting will be, well, a couple of bits. I'll do the storm bolters into the lone orc boy holding the objective. So 1, 2. Let's start with those. They can re-roll 1s because the Grandmaster. Okay, and then I need 5s. 1 wound on that boy, or he's dead.
Well, he's got 2 wounds.
Oh, he's got 2 wounds.
But now he has 1.
Now I'm going to try and do the last storm bolter in the unit because
Yes.
I re-roll the 1. No. 1 more save or you're dead, sir. The boy is dead. Okay, so we've killed that boy holding the objective. Finally, Draigo will do pot shots on the big mech. He can not re-roll 1s. He does get a wound. Oh!
Saves it.
And then the Psycannon from the captain into the mech. 3 hits, despite moving. 3s. It's 2 wounds, Mr. Beard, and it is at -1.
He's
oh,
dead.
You're dead. Right,
Oof.
that would leave just the fight phase. And just 6
I don't want to do the fight phase.
Orks left. Do you wish to continue?
No.
There's been an agreement.
Yes, I believe Mr. Beard has conceded because of this. 1, those Orks are probably very dead. 2, even if they're not dead, he's not scoring anything. I'm now in the lead on primary. I've stolen those primaries back from him. I've done my 3rd retrieve Octarius data. I just got engaged from Max there. At this point, Beard cannot score enough to get back in the game, which is a shame because he was in the lead literally a turn ago. Yeah, crazy really. You actually killed a lot of stuff and you scored a lot of points because of a Pour the Witch.
I killed some.
It's a lot of dead infantry.
Yeah,
But
I think I paid for being too aggressive turn 1 for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the counter was
Essentially.
just too much, wasn't it?
Yeah, I should have thought more about what you were going to be able to do in my next. I think I relied too much on how much stuff I had, and losing that many Vikes in one turn, that was a bad place.
Yeah, I think you're pretty unlucky on your mortal wound saves as well, to be fair.
Oh, I think I made 3.
Yeah,
You rolled atrociously this game,
exactly.
let's be
It's just
honest.
ridiculous. The -1s definitely hurt as well, I think.
Hitting on 6s for the whole of the first turn, that
hurts.
was not good. Because that stopped me killing maybe a couple of units in the first turn.
I think so.
So yeah, ouchie.
Well, look, we live and learn. Well played, Mr. Beards. It's the first outing for the Orks. We do need some more of the competitive buggy choices of their little varieties that they have
we need to
painted
get
as well.
a couple of the Rucker trucks and a couple of the Schnauzwagons. But yeah, and then just some more practice.
And you'll come back fighting.
Yes,
Those Fists of Fury.
yes, powerful.
Well, it was a good game. It was a pleasure to film you both.
Thank you.
Fantastic. And thank you everyone at home for sticking around this long and for watching. You're the best, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Like a demonic gazelle. Very quick, but also a bit dribbly.
A bit dribbly.